okay, so we're going to talk about the infrastructure bill, obviously, and one of the people holding it up, who is now back in her home state, basically raising money with a bunch of
she had a doctor's appointment, Francesca.
Yeah, her foot couldn't do foot things. And so Kyrsten Sinema of Arizona, Senator Kyrsten Sinema, or as I saw her referred to, and I felt like this was so right on, even albeit a little sexist, like manic pixie dream girl boss is the most accurate description of Kyrsten Sinema's like contrarian, quirky, fucking 1% lifestyle. Like that is exactly what she is, right? And she's like if Carrie from the movie Carrie weren't cool. Like I don't know, like, but she wants to be cool, you know. And I'm bitching about the fact that not just that she exists and is in the world and is stopping progress, but that there's all these fluff pieces in the media about Kyrsten Sinema being that sort of like, you know, you can't define her, you know, she's amazing. So this is from Axios, which talks about how it's a photo of her on her bike. She's a triathlete. So it's Kyrsten Sinema's allies have some free advice for anyone trying to bully the wine-drinking triathlete into supporting Biden's $3.5 trillion budget bill. She doesn't play by Washington's rules, and she's prepared to walk away. Like, cool.
She's a maverick. She flies by the seat of her pants. She's completely unpredictable.
She has like she has the style of Miss Frizzle and the politics of Miss Trunchbull.
I don't know the second reference.
It's the bad person from Matilda.
Okay, got it.
It works better with the photos.
Yeah. Okay, so wait, this goes on. Hang on. Oops. To say Axios are saying she's unconventional and a force to be reckoned with. She's known to rise between 4 and 5 a.m. to train for her next race, and she was forced to take up aqua jogging after breaking her foot this summer. Oh, no.
And you made light of it.
Yeah.
And yet.
She has to do aqua jogging. Millions of people are being kicked off their unemployment, but Sinema has to do aqua jogging. Between the lines, this is just the most ridiculous article that's ever been written. Yeah. Progressives could be forgiven for presuming that Sinema, 45, the first openly bisexual member of Congress, who's easy to spot in her trademark sleeveless dresses, wry wigs, and acrylic glasses, would share their woke politics.
Can I just apologize for my generation?
Please.
Because I am of Generation X, and she is the most Generation X that you can possibly be.
So Gen X.
And it's not my fault entirely, and yet I shoulder some of the blame.
Why? Okay, explain why you think she's Gen X, because I agree with that, but I'm like, I feel like it's the last people who believe capitalism is like great and fine.
I mean, I think she's just she has embraced the sort of alternative kind of spirit and ethos of Gen X without embracing any of the politics that you seemingly would go along with that.
Right.
So she's sort of a radical centrist. Yeah, I have a real problem.
But she does water jogging.
Right.
Come on.
And the thing that was up there, by the way, about the winery internship, she took this while a sitting senator. She took this internship at a winery in Sonoma for 3 weeks. And that's supposed to be like, oh, she's so quirky. The winery is co-owned by the co-founder of a private equity firm.
Of course. Yeah.
And she held a 5,000 a plate fundraiser while she was there. She wasn't really an intern so much as a fundraiser in waiting at the winery. So it plays into her image while also just being just a corporate sellout.
Yeah, and there's another piece by Maureen Dowd. I can't even put it on screen because I actually don't have it, even though I definitely did at one point earlier in the day. But it's very upsetting, and it calls her like Maureen, aka the woman who sold us the Iraq War, works at the New York Times, right? Editor, right? Anyway, she's
columnist now.
Is she okay? Yeah. Point is, she's still around in the New York Times sphere, and she wrote this whole piece about how Sinema, her name is aptly Sinema because it's like she's in her own silent film, and she doesn't walk through the aisles of Congress. She just sort of traipses like it's a catwalk or something like this. And it was a little critical, but also like not, and almost in awe of this person. She flaunts the Senate rules that say you can't wear sleeveless dresses in Congress. Like, my God, Madon. Anyway, so I'm bitching about, like, why are we treating her like this? And I also say, I think it is sexist to do these fluff pieces. If this were a man, if she were a man, I do not think there would be pieces about her athletics, like what she does in her spare time, you know, what she wears, anything like that. It would be about how she feels about the issues. We don't know anything about Manchin's fucking personal life. Yeah. Thank God.
I know he lives on a boat, but I don't know, like, where he jogs and what manner of water he uses while
you might think from his fun glasses that he's a progressive like us, but
that middle part doesn't mean that he's part of the Zoomer generation, although you might think that.
He wears corduroy shorts to Congress. Oh, man.
What's going on, Frantifa? If you haven't already, subscribe to this channel right now. Hit that button. And also, you can become a patron and support the show every single week. Get access to bonus episodes and exclusive merchandise. Patreon.com/bitchuationroom. Do it.